Charlie Reimel. This is my family. I'm the assistant manager at Henry Funeral Home here in Stanton. I'm going to be reading from The Best Gift Ever Given by Ronnie Martin. Today I'm going to be reading December 10th. God gave us help. God meant it for good. Genesis 50:20. The Bible promises that God is always ready to help us, but sometimes He doesn't change our difficult situations right away. This is what happened to a young man named Joseph. Joseph was the favorite son of his father, Jacob. In fact, Jacob loved Joseph so much that he made a special cook for Joseph, but he didn't make one for any of his other sons. Joseph's brothers were jealous. They were also mad because Joseph told them he dreamed he would rule over them someday. They decided to get rid of Joseph, so they sold him as a slave. He was taken to a faraway land called Egypt. Joseph had a hard life in Egypt and spent many years working long hours for men who weren't very kind to him. He was even put in prison, although he hadn't done anything wrong. But God never stopped protecting Joseph and helping him through all the hard days. One day, a man called Pharaoh, the ruler over Egypt, had a dream. Nobody could tell him what the dream meant. That is, nobody but Joseph. He told Pharaoh that a famine was coming. Then he told Pharaoh that if the people saved part of their food now, they would have enough to survive when the famine came. Pharaoh was so happy he took Joseph out of prison and put him in charge of all of Egypt. One day, Joseph's brothers came to Egypt to ask for food and were shocked to find out that their brother Joseph had become a ruler. Do you think Joseph was mad at his brothers for all the bad things they did to him before? No. Joseph forgave them because he knew that God had used all those bad experiences to save people. This is what God does in our lives. When bad things happen, He helps us through them and uses them to accomplish something good. God's help is a wonderful gift, but His best gift is even better. What could it be? What are some ways God has helped you? What should we remember when God doesn't seem to be helping us? Let's bow our heads and pray. Dear God, thank you for always helping your people, even when things don't appear to get better right away. When bad things happen to us and we don't understand why, help us remember that you haven't forgotten us. As Joseph had faith in you, may we trust you to help us through difficult times. Amen.